Assalamualaikum dan salam hormat. Kita bertemu lagi dalam Sukan Plus Close Up minggu ini. Baik, pada minggu ini kita akan mengupas mengenai perkembangan sukan squash negara kita dan sudah pasti kita akan mengupas juga persiapan kem squash negara menjelang Tamasya Sukan Asia Hangzhou tidak lama lagi. Dengan itu kita bersama dengan Pengarah Kejurulatihan Persatuan Raket Squash Malaysia SRAM, Mejar bersara Maniam. Apa khabar Mejar?
Khabar baik, terima kasih.
Terima kasih Mejar kerana sudi bersama Sukan Plus Close Up minggu ini. Yang pertama sekali kita nak kenal dulu background Mejar ni dalam sukan squash ni.
Saya berkhidmat di Angkatan Tentera selama 20 tahun. 72 hingga 92. Masa itulah saya mula main squash pada tahun 76 di Kem Terendak, Melaka. Dan masa itu kita main game lain seperti tenis, badminton. Tapi dekat tenis court ada satu bilik di mana orang masuk keluar berpeluh-peluh. Saya pun tengok apa permainan ini. 76 lah ni. So masa tu saya tengok ada permainan baru dipanggil squash. Saya cubalah. Oleh kerana kita racket game kan, tenis, badminton. So cepat saya dapat main squash 76. 79 saya dah jadi juara Angkatan Tentera.
Sekejap sebenarnya.
3 tahun lah. Selepas tu turut 11 tahun saya jadi juara Angkatan Tentera. Pada tahun 80 saya jadi juara kebangsaan squash. Juga di 80 saya digelarkan East Asia Player of the Year. 83 saya jadi champion Malaysian Close dan 85 national champion sekali lagi. Lepas tu saya masuk bidang kejurulatihan dan pada tahun 98 saya digelarkan sebagai Coach of the Year oleh Majlis Sukan Negara. Dan 2009 saya dapat masuk inducted into the Hall of Fame of Asian Squash Federation. So in a brief, this is my life in the game.
The journey dalam sukan squash.
Yes.
Karakter Mejar dalam gelanggang tu. Satu ketika dulu mungkin boleh kongsikan seorang yang garang ataupun never give up.
I was known to be very fit. My fitness is masa tu all the players were afraid of my fitness. I can run and keep on playing. My skills was not as good as my running. Then as I got older and my running became a little affected because of my knee problem, and then my skills started catching up. So that is how, and people know that I in askar kan, lagi hidup lagi kelaban, they say. So as long as we are on court, we fight till the end. That is how we were known in the armed forces during the MINDEF days.
Okay, Mejar, apa perbezaan squash zaman dulu dengan zaman sekarang? Mungkin Mejar boleh define kan situation.
Ya, zaman dulu the fitness aspect kita just get out on the track and run. Itu saja. Sekarang training is all periodized or periodization. Dia ada sport science support. Bermaksud all the athletes today, they are properly trained in a gym by a gym instructor. It's all structured according to the body type and the different fitness elements dalam squash kan. The specialists will work with you and then they pick you for tournaments. So the approach is very scientific and very modern sekarang. Masa tu kita just lari saja untuk dapat fitness.
Method training macam mana Mejar?
A lot of running. Lot of running, either on the road or cross country, just to keep fit.
Raket tu beza tak?
Raket tu very small.
Oh, very small.
Very small.
Bukan macam sekarang lah.
Tak, masa tu the racket head is the size of like a table tennis bat saja, small, and then long handle, yeah.
Oh, I see.
So and it's heavy. So skill there is line from now because the racket head is big. There's more power. The today's players are much fitter, faster, stronger than players of before. Players before were very fit aerobically, but when it comes to speed and agility, pemain-pemain sekarang ni very fast. They cover the court amazingly well.
Mejar, ada kenangan paling manis tak masa jadi pemain squash tu?
Ada. I mean,
paling manis lah. Paling manis.
When I won the first national title 1980, itu adalah satu moment yang bagus. Then when when we went out with, I was with Nicole Dade when she won the World Junior Championships. That was very, very nice. So and then after my involvement in the sport as a player, the rest of all the manisan came from my players and our team punya performance. So all these are things that I will not forget for a long time.
Okey, Mejar, daripada player masuk ke kejurulatihan pasca COVID-19, bagaimana perkembangan especially squash negara kita, sukan squash ni selepas COVID-19?
So COVID was affected us a lot. Because we could not get on court. Tapi lepas COVID, we went back into our programs macam biasa. We started all over again, get the players fit again. The programs started, the junior development program, the pelapis program, the podium program, all started again, and the players started traveling to all the tournaments. Now we are back to normal. And we are very happy with what is going on in the...
Terganggu tak sebenarnya ketika COVID dan terbantut ke perkembangan especially development untuk sukan squash?
Memang saya puas hati dengan perkembangan selepas COVID untuk squash.
So mungkin masa ketika COVID, plan daripada SRAM sendiri pada waktu itu mungkin terjejas.
Memang terjejas sebab kita tak dapat main squash. So semua latihan yang kita buat is on Zoom. So tiap-tiap hari kita bertemu di Zoom. Pemain semua memakai dia handphone letak depan, dan jurulatih akan mulalah buat kita punya aktiviti fizikal. Memang squash kita tak boleh buat apa-apa pun. So we were trying to keep everybody fit during that period. So that is, and then motivasi. We talk to the players and keep them, interested in doing something and keeping the fitness alive. So I think that is how COVID affected us. But the moment kita balik ke gelanggang, everybody very excited. Memang when we first came back there was problem because you have to wear mask, you can't have too many people on court and outside court and all that sort of thing. Then slowly all that went away, and then we came into normalcy again, and that's where we are today.
So the persembahan ataupun prestasi selepas COVID tu, Mejar melihat dari sudut graf tu bagaimana?
Performance pemain squash, adakah dia junior, paling junior that is under 13, ataupun senior seperti Enggen Yao, Siva Sangri, Aifa dan sebagainya. Saya rasa prestasi pemain-pemain squash memang meningkat dan very satisfactory.
Baik, Mejar. Tidak lama lagi Sukan Asia Hangzhou 2022 dalam hujung bulan ini akan bermula. So dari sudut persiapan kem squash negara, boleh kongsikan? Boleh.
Untuk pemain lelaki, I start with lelaki. We have the number 1 player is Engen Yao, Ivan Yuan, Syafiq Kamal dan Adini Draki, ataupun Adini Draki dan Syafiq Kamal. Yao dia berlatih most of the time di England sebab he's studying in Bristol and training there, and he plays a lot of tournaments abroad. Yao is very focused mentally and physically in exactly what he wants from the game. He knows what to do, and his preparation has been fully professional. And I'm very happy with the way he's doing his stuff. Ivan, Adin and Syafiq are all based here in Bukit Jalil and berlatih bersama di Bukit Jalil. Walau bagaimanapun Syafiq dengan Adin ada pernah keluar untuk attachment di France untuk Syafiq dan Prague untuk Adin, and they train very hard with the professional players in France and Prague, and both of them have done very well, and I see an improvement in both their games, and I'm happy with that. Ivan, because of some personal issues, family issues, he didn't go traveling so much. But Ivan is a very senior and experienced player. And as you can see, in the last national championship, he became national champion. His game is very beautiful to watch. He's very skillful. And I've seen Ivan in team events really play well. And I have confidence that in the Asian Games, Ivan is going to be a very important part of the team, along with Yao and Adin and Syafiq.
Okay, Mejar, itu untuk tim lelaki. Wanita?
Wanita, we have, of course, we all know the unfortunate event that took place for Sangri, but she's come back. And I've never seen seorang pemain seperti Siva Sangri yang begitu focused in training and so dedicated, so passionate. It's amazing the way she came back from her injuries to come back to where she is today. Walaupun dia punya ranking is low because she didn't play for such a long time, but she's slowly coming up and is beginning to beat players whom she used to beat before in the top 10, top 20 ranking in the world. And she, like Yao, is very focused, and she knows exactly what she wants in her game. She works with David Palmer in the US, and she comes back, and whenever she comes back, she trains with our players, and I'm thoroughly happy with Sanggari's preparation.
Mejar, ada taruhan yang menarik daripada SRAM sebenarnya, gandingan adik-beradik. So, adakah itu antara strategi SRAM di Sukan Asia? Mejar, ada taruhan yang menarik daripada SRAM sebenarnya, gandingan adik-beradik. So, adakah itu antara strategi SRAM di Sukan Asia?
Well, IFA is...
Mungkin the chemistry itu.
Chemistry is memang there. I mean, these two, the sisters are amazing. They're always supporting each other. They're very good players, and they have such a good relationship between the two and dengan pasukan. And IFA, of course, right now is ranked higher, and in the team as well as in the PSA. But IRA is really improving over the months, yes. And and she's going to be hopefully surprising us with some results at the Asian Games. Rachel Arnold is the other player. She's also like Ivan, very experienced, and when she can get her game together, she is a mean player to watch and play. So as a team, all 4 girls are all charged up and really focused in doing well for the country.
Okey, Mejar, pilihan pemain ke Skuasy tu adakah ia berdasarkan prestasi ataupun melihat kondisi semasa player tu?
Keseluruhannya, we have to look at prestasi keseluruhan dan prestasi semasa, and also potensi untuk bermain crucial games and all that. So kedua-dua pemain, especially in the women, we had a bit of a close call between Aira Azman dengan Aina Amani, but very close call. Just about edged. Aira Azman just about nicked it when all the coaches at the coaches meeting decided to go with Aira Azman. Semasa kita buat mesyuarat dengan Majlis Sukan Negara, kita telah tetapkan sasaran SRAM as 2 gold medals. Doesn't matter which acara. We will try. Persatuan itself is really keen in getting the 2 gold medals, and every Asian Games we have delivered at least 2 gold medals. We want to continue this achievement of Persatuan to get 2 gold medals. But beberapa kali saya dah sebut, iaitu kita boleh balik dengan lebih dari 2 ataupun kosong.
Kenapa tu?
Itu adalah cabaran-cabaran dari persatuan ataupun pasukan-pasukan lain. We are very close with Hong Kong in the women, with India in the men, and of course there are other countries like Pakistan, Jepun dan sebagainya. So we are hoping that our players will be able to handle the pressure and the stresses of tournament and perform to their best. We've done this before in previous Asian Games, Commonwealth Games, SEA Games, and many other major events. Our players have showed many times that they can handle the pressure and deliver the goods. So rasa saya memang pressure tu memang ada.
Memang ada.
You cannot run away from it. You cannot hide away from pressure. The pressure is there. Everybody knows it. Whether you tell them or you don't tell them, they have pressure.
Okay, Mejar, bercakap mengenai pressure, sasaran yang diumumkan baru-baru ini untuk Sukan Asia adalah kepada 27 pingat tanpa mengira warna. Adakah ini meredakan tekanan sebenarnya untuk atlet-atlet dan juga dari sudut kamp squash negara sendiri?
Definitely, because when you say 27 medals, straight away we feel relaxed a bit because there is no push to go. You must give us 1 medal or 2 medal or 3. However, walaupun kita sebut 27 medal, pemain-pemain kita still are interested in getting the gold. Doesn't matter what the requirement is. We are going for the gold as much as before or after they have announced this 27. Doesn't matter. We are still going to work hard to achieve what we feel we can achieve.
Okey, Mejar. Berapa lama untuk kita kembali melihat pemain seperti Datuk Nicole and David, our legends dalam squash?
Soalan ini saya dah dapat banyak kali.
Berapa lama?
Dan jawapan saya sama. Bukan sahaja negara Malaysia yang nak dapatkan pemain seperti Nicole David, tapi seluruh dunia is looking for a Nicole David. Di mana beliau was 109 months as world number 1. I cannot see any player in the world today doing that. As to whether Malaysia boleh dapat seorang seperti Dato' Nicole David is a tough question because her achievement is just legendary. It is really very difficult to achieve something like that. But we are looking at young players today who will go ahead and become world champions one day for Malaysia. That will take at least another, 5 to 10 years for Malaysia to achieve someone who will go and win the number one position.
Dengan barisan pemain yang kita ada sekarang ni, mungkin boleh menyamai ataupun menghampiri, kita tak cakap untuk menjadi seperti Datuk Nicole and David. Bagaimana pandangan Mejar?
So the top two players yang kita ada sekarang in the women would be, I would put Siva Sanggri and Aifa Azman as potentials who possibly in the near future win a world title. Similarly, in the men's, it is Nguyen Yao or any other young players we have down in the juniors who could come one day and win a world title.
Mejar, di peringkat akar umbi itu sendiri, apa SRAM punya plan untuk mengenal pasti bakat-bakat baru untuk menambah nilai dalam kelompok pemain ada ketika ini?
If squash is doing well in the juniors, if in the Asian Junior Championships, out of 6 titles we won 4. So we are doing well in the juniors, and the answer is development programs in the states. Semua state ada dia punya program pembangunan. Okay. Now, how did this come about? Program pembangunan ni mulalah dari Sukma. The moment squash came into Sukan, Malaysia, every state want to do well. So all the states, they will have their funding and their training and they employ coaches to improve. So as long as development program in the states grow up, then the program in the national will go up because there will be a feeding system. So the bigger the base, the better the peak. That is what we are looking at. And in our states, I'm very happy to say there are many states who are very active. And we are very happy with that. Penang, Selangor, FD, Sabah, Sarawak, just to name a few. They're doing very well and we are very happy with the way the state programs are functioning.
Okey, Mejar. SRAM ada rancangan untuk menganjur lagi kejohanan besar selepas ni?
Oh yes, our president Gerard Montero is very keen and having as many big tournaments as possible in the country dan dengan dia punya contact and his own funding, we have managed to run a lot of big tournaments. Plus, there is the Malaysia Cup that is coming soon.
Bila tu the Malaysia Cup?
The Malaysia Cup will be held in October 1st to 5th, run by ACE Management. We privatized it. And they have been doing many satellite tournaments. That's another very important thing in the country, satellite tournaments. This is for professional yang akan jadi full-time professionals. This is the stepping stone from juniors and lower rank seniors to professional squash. In between, we have the satellite tournament. So this company called ACE Management is doing very well. And they are also going to run the Malaysia Cup. And this, along with various other tournaments, is supported by our president, SRAM, as well as the management committee. We have been pushing for big tournaments to be held in the country, and this is going to help promote squash further.
Okey, Mejar. Harapan Mejar untuk squash, masa depan untuk sambutan dan yang menyokong sukan squash sehingga kini, apa yang Mejar ingin sampaikan?
Yang pertama, Sukan Malaysia, we should continue this program because that helps development of squash in the States. Dengan CIMB, we are doing junior circuits. We have two types of junior circuit, Rising Star, which is under 9, 11 and 13, and the National Junior Circuit, which is 15, 17 and 19. All under 19 within two groups like that. This program, dulu we have many legs. Now we are only having 3 legs. Hopefully, our sponsors will come forward, whether it's CIMB or anybody, where we will get more legs, more circuits in the states, and this will help promote the growth of squash in amongst the juniors. And the more we have, the bigger the base will be. And if this grows, then slowly the game of squash will become a very big sport in this country. My dream is to make sure that squash jadi seperti badminton, hockey, bola sepak, where popularity is high up there. As long as we keep producing results and deliver the medals at the major games, I think squash is only there to grow even bigger.
Mejar, ada harapan squash untuk dimasukkan ke dalam Sukan Olimpik one day?
For sure, for sure. Even this time, I think just around the corner, they're going to decide on whether squash will get into the Olympics. Dah berapa kali dah kita cuba since Tunku Imran days when he first tried to get squash into the Olympics when he was president of World Squash and all that. Until today, we are really struggling. Somehow or rather, the people in the International Olympic Committee don't seem to favor us as much as other sports, but one day I'm sure we will make the Olympics.
Okay, last Mejar, untuk yang menyokong sukan squash, apa Mejar yang katakan?
To all the squash enthusiasts, please continue sending your children to take up the game of squash, because it's an all-weather game. You play indoors in a short time, you get a lot of exercise. The people who play squash are all very nice people. We have a nice family of squash players in the country. This is a beautiful game to take up. I think everyone should really at least try and get their children into playing squash.
Baik, itu dia perkongsian menarik Pengarah Kejurulatihan Persatuan Raket Squash Malaysia SRAM, Mejar bersara Maniam. Dan kita mendoakan yang terbaik untuk kem squash negara di Tamasya Sukan Asia Hangzhou nanti, dan juga untuk kejohanan-kejohanan akan datang. All the best, Mejar.
Thank you very much.
Dan nanti ada masa kita akan jemput lagi ke Sukan Plus Close Up. Baik, itu sekian saja Close Up pada minggu ini. Kita bertemu lagi pada minggu-minggu hadapan bersama tetamu-tetamu seterusnya. Assalamualaikum.